Hi guys, it's Michelle here. I just thought I would do a quick sort of like playtime video slash get ready with me. I've done everything but my eyes because I want to try out the new Too Faced Kandee Johnson eye palette. And I think it's just called I Want Candy. So I want to try this out. Oh yes. But yeah, I got a big day of filming ahead of me and I'm like, why don't I just like sit down, get ready in front of the camera, and then we're good. So I'm excited for this. Now, full disclosure, I don't own too many Too Faced products for a lot of reasons. I mean, the packaging is a little precious for me. This is awesome. Like, I love Kandee, and I thought this was a brilliant concept. And I think the whole marketing thing is brilliant as well, but you can't really call it, you know, I mean, it's going after a certain market, right? And so I've never kind of purchased anything, but the lip products, I've had some samples, really great lip products, and this I'm excited to get into. So if you haven't heard of this, I've had this for a while, so I do apologize for not whipping this out sooner, but it's actually it's a metal package, and it's kind of bubbled here at the top, so it looks like a box of chocolates, and on the back, you know when you get the chocolates and it has a little map, that's what's going on there. There's this little sticker here that says 2017, which I rather appreciate because now I know when the heck I opened this, right? And that helps. And I think that's supposed to be Kandee right there. So, no mirror, which I'm okay with. So it's YouTuber friendly. We can just show it. There's a little paper here on the top. Yeah, it smells like candy, or it smells sweet. Let's put it that way. If you're of my generation, if you ever had those strawberry shortcake dolls where you pressed her belly and she blew a kiss at you and it smelled like strawberries, or if you had the lemon meringue doll, like it smelled like lemons or what have you, that's what it smells like. All right, so just really quick here. Oh, I also wanted to let you guys know I am going to start doing, there's a thing for everything on YouTube, and for a long time there has been Project Pan, right? Where you go through the stuff that you already have, you shop your own collection, and you start using stuff up. So I realized I have several eye palettes open. Now I'm going to be opening another one. Ugh. And they only last so long. So I'm going to be, from now until the end of the year, saving any empties, and then I'll do a video showing everything that I got through. But in order to do the Project Pan properly, like I'd have to sit here and be like, here's my Modern Renaissance palette. This is where I'm at with it. You know, I hit pan on this one, blah, 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 blah. But I'm doing it up where I'm even going into like my eyeshadows and using those as my highlighter. You know, using some of the browns in my eyebrows, laying down a neutral with my neutral palettes, and then giving a pop of color from another palette. You know, that sort of thing. I do kind of want to keep my Modern Renaissance one until at least Valentine's Day, because this has all those cute reds in it. Like the Venetian red, and one's called Love Letter, you know, and this is a good one for fall, as you can see the colors there. So I'll be working on that for you guys as well. So, okay, it's about to look crazy. I remember the last Get Ready With Me, I watched it and I was like, ugh, I like seriously did that to my face. I was like, I look horrid. Do I need some filler under my eye? Let's have that discussion. I've always been that person who's like, don't get plastic surgery, just age gracefully. That's easy to say until you're having a midlife crisis. And then you're like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I've had these dark circles under my eyes and these bags under my eyes. They're getting worse with age, but I've had them there since I was a kid. But it's never bothered me until now. Plus the use of fillers and such, you know, it's getting more common. So now girls are walking around with like a perfectly smooth under eye area, and I'm like, you would think like I'd worry about my cellulite first. Nah, I'm like, please, body positivity. There's a movement for that. There's no movement for under eye poofy bags. Okay, I don't know. just an aside. I love. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at these colors. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but I love how these are sort of laid out. So there's like a quad, and then there's one under here, a quad, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Now, I did watch Kandee's video, and she was explaining that, yes, you could use these down here, these bigger pans. Let's see, we got, I think this is supposed to be whipped cream, ice cream, and banana cream pie. No, it's the opposite. Note to self, what's on the back of the box is opposite of what is actually in here. Okay, so you're supposed to look at it like this, and it mirrors like this. Anyway, this is, I did that wrong. So this is whipped cream, ice cream, banana cream pie. This banana cream pie would be good as an under eye powder as well. But you're supposed to, you can dip these colors into that to lighten them up or whatever, which gives this a lot of complexity. Okay, so now what to do, Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Well, this side would probably go better with the shirt I'm wearing, but I want to try this middle section. So I'm going to be dipping into sugared strawberry, cream puff, frosted pink, hot chocolate, and some sort of fashion. And if you are new to my channel, things are really relaxed here. I don't care what the other YouTuber people are doing. I just go with it. But people have been really cool. I mean, I gotta hand it to you guys. None of you have been like, oh my God, like you didn't swatch it the way you were supposed to. Oh my God, you don't do your makeup. I think you get it. We're just chilling. We're actually sitting. I've got a little chaise lounger here in my makeshift studio. It's really relaxed here. So I'm gonna just lay this down. I know. It's a big YouTube no to be looking off camera and to be doing, I don't care. I really don't. Ow! This slapped shut on my thumb. Karma. That's my cue to shut up and quit complaining. Okay, so let me, because I'm hurting myself. It is such a gorgeous day out. I'm getting ready. I actually got up early this morning. Oh, I got stories to tell you guys. Okay. If you want to know what's on my mouth, things that you should not do to yourself. Okay, so I started out with like a Kat Von D pink, purpley kind of lip, and then I'm like, I don't know if that goes with my shirt that I decided to wear, so let me put, what else did I put? Anastasia Beverly Hills, like a nude on top of it. I'm like, that looks like crap. So then I went back in with Kat Von D's, I think it's Muse over top, and then this mess happened. I'm just gonna keep it. Those are expensive lipsticks. Whatever. It'll wear off eventually. What you gonna do? So, okay, so I'm gonna try some of this ice cream with cream puff, and I want to just lay all this down. I don't know that a fluffy brush is the best thing to use for this part, but it's working. It's okay. It's not terrible. Okay, so what had happened to me, like, it's now going on a little over a week ago, but I was out hiking, and I got stung by either 2 yellow jackets or 1 yellow jacket that just couldn't give up the ghost. And apparently yellow jackets are not like bees, so they can do that. They can kind of just keep stinging you. So that happened. And when I was a kid, I used to have to go to the hospital. Like, it was pretty serious. And what am I doing now? Oh, what do I do? There's 2 sparkly ones in this quad. Oh, life choices. Okay, scratch what I had said. I'm doing something else. I don't know. Let's just go with it. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's the fun of these videos. Michelle has no idea what she's doing. I'm going into Taupeberry for my crease, I think. Let's try it. Anyway, so I kept watching these 2 stings that I had. And of course, they're right, like one's right on the back of my knee. So that was fun. That was fun to walk around. The other one was like right up near my hip, kind of near my thigh area, like upper thigh. Crazy. So I got very fortunate in that I didn't have the same kind of reaction that I would have when I was a kid. But emailing with my doctor, and I still had a reaction, just not like a deadly one. I mean, the welts got to be the size of my, like the whole area just went like, you know, and it hurt. It was very painful. And I'm not a wimp with pain. I mean, like, this is unpleasant. And then it swelled up and it got red and the whole bit. So I had to take antihistamines, which you might think like, oh, no biggie. You know, you can take some antihistamines at night, you go to sleep. Or during the day if you got the non-drowsy ones. But what ended up happening was you have to take like, well, for me, don't do this. Check with your doctor first. But I had to take 3 times the normal amount of antihistamines. Yes, I said it 3 times. So I was sleeping until 11 in the morning. Thank God I work for myself. Can you imagine? That would be bad. Sleeping until 11, and then of course you're not tired by the time, what am I doing here? You know, by the time bedtime comes around. So I was getting to bed and falling asleep like 2, 3 in the morning. So today was like the first day I woke up with the sun in a long time. I'm like one of those people, I really love watching the sunrise. I love capturing every moment of the day kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to go in with, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. Sugared strawberry for my lid color. Yeah, so, oh, I didn't even tell you about the other one. So back up. So then after those 2 stings healed up a little bit, I went out for another hike, got stung again in my upper left arm, and that somehow that was worse, because I don't know if it's because it was my arm, like the slightest little movement, oh God, it would shoot pain through my whole body. Anyway, I'm fine now. And again, I got very, very lucky with not having to go to the emergency room or anything of the sort, but still. All right. So this is nice, guys. I'm not even telling you how it's going on or anything. Very nice formula. And I've heard good things about, what is it, the chocolate bar, Too Faced thingies. I don't know. When those came out, I just felt like those palettes aren't speaking to me. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Like that's speaking to the 18 to 25 group of people. And I know this is terrible to say, and I'm not trying to like bash the brand at all. Actually, like I said, I think the marketing's genius. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of felt like it almost seemed like play makeup to me. It just reminded me of that. But remember, I'm also of this generation that like maybe the newer generation doesn't understand. You know, we didn't have this kind of effort going into our makeup brands. Do you know what I mean? And makeup, like a regular person wouldn't typically, I'm just going to turn this brush over and go into Frosted Pink. Unless you were like a makeup artist, you didn't have a palette. I mean, you were fancy if you had some good Revlon a quad. You were fancy. Ooh, you know, you're into makeup because you have a quad, you know, kind of thing. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Like I remember even, you know, when MAC was the it brand, you know, it was everything. Even then, you would just go in and buy single pans. It wasn't like a big thing. So this is causing a kind of a few problems, I think. Number one, I know I have so many palettes now, I don't even know what the heck to do with them. I have, you know, I have more than what like that, even if I were a makeup artist, that I would be able to use. You know what I mean? So a lot of product does end up going to waste. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. What I was saying was that Too Faced is, I'm liking it. I'm liking these eyeshadows. Very subtle. I know I'm not like getting up on my camera here, but you know, it's very, very nice and it's very soft. You know what? Okay, I have my Tarte collection that I kind of want to use up. I mean, unless somebody who I know and love is like, hey, Michelle, I'll take those neutrals off your hands. Okay, then I'll give them to them. But this is like a nice everyday palette. This is like I'll dip into this every day. Okay, there you go. That's all I have to say about that. So, sorry the lighting's weird. I'm recording kind of early in the morning. The sun is just kind of beaming in here. So let's do that. Now, I will say that these sort of sparkly shades, let me do this one more time. Let me hit this one once more. They're not, yeah, okay, the other thing I want to say is, we never used to speak like, oh, it's so pigmented. Oh, the payoff is so great. I think it's awesome, you know, how the beauty industry has been revolutionized. But, so let me speak in those terms. It's not heavy, you know. I'm not going to say that there isn't payoff and that it's not pigmented. It's like what you want. I would even go so far as to say that if you're a beginner, this would be a great palette to get. Number one, it's fun, okay? And I didn't even show you this. This was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to get this. Kandee Johnson, who is, if you don't know who Kandee Johnson is, my God, she is an incredible makeup artist. And I like her because I'm a little bit older than she is, but you wouldn't know it. You would have no idea by looking at her. She's around my age. I want to say she's just a year or two younger than me. So her and Wayne Goss. Wayne Goss is a few years younger than me. But I like, you know, kind of getting my tips and tricks from people who I can relate to. But anyway, she includes this little booklet here with various techniques and eye looks. And I thought that alone is worth everything. You see? So what is it? 3 eye looks? And they're all very subtle and beautiful and soft. And I like this. This is nice. Like I said, this is a palette I'll grab for everyday thing. All right, so I want to do something else. What time is it? I gotta go apple picking. Let's see how that goes. It's a beautiful day out. I think it's going to be perfect for that type of activity. And then well, I have videos to record first, and then I want to go apple picking. And if you're part of my, oh my God, that is so, I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you, you see how I skip around? I'm sorry. That's my brain. I don't know what to do about it. That blends so nicely. I barely had to do anything. I'm still not finished blending because you can see there's like some skipping here, but whoa, can you see that? Nice job, Kandee. Congratulations on this one, honey. You knocked it out of the park. Good stuff. Anyway, I have a very special video coming out over on my Angel Souls channel. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting to see how people react to it because it's a very different video than what I might typically do. But it's for something I really believe in. It will be a sponsored video. That's part of too. Like, you know, it's one of my first sponsored videos. So what are people going to say about that? But that's honestly, if YouTubers are going to get compensated in any way, I mean, you get a little bit from ad revenue, but not much. So, you know, if you think about it, you're getting hours upon hours of work in there, and, you know, you don't get paid for that. Not really. So sponsorships are usually pretty helpful. Okay, I got to turn like this because that sun is beating through and I can't really see what the heck I'm doing, oddly enough. So again, I think I said this at the top of the video, but I've already pretty much done the rest of my face here, or at least this is as good as it's getting. This is all that's up. Do you guys have this problem where like my right eye turned out beautiful because I'm right-handed and it's like right here, it's really easy. And then my left one is all different. That ever happened to you? Ugh. Okay, let me go a little heavier with this because it seems like there's less on this one. Let me be very light-handed and gentle. All right, so yeah, so what I was saying, it was over on the Angel Souls channel. I got to get that video recorded and I will get that up. You should be seeing that probably next Tuesday. I'll release that video. There's a little bit of a process that has to go through. So keep an eye out for that. And hopefully I don't deal with all the sellout, you know, because, you know, I don't know. There are some people in the community who just think you should be there and do everything for free and not ever get compensated for anything. And it's like a whole thing. All right. So now I don't know if you guys remember, I don't like doing, because I'm not a makeup professional. I just love makeup and I love hanging out with you guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for my blending color, what to do. So let's dip into, what is this, ice cream, and this is real professional. Hi, bye. And cream puff. Yes, let's do that. I forgot what I was saying. Sorry about it. It's the morning time. I don't know what's happening. I just got my coffee in me. I'm like, let's sit down and do a video. The eyeliner, I'll do that off camera because I can't, it's too rough to feel like people are watching. I'm the same way with putting, see, look how pretty the right eye is, and then look at my left eye. Life. One day I can just hire someone who's like, oh, can you imagine? Someone who's just like your best buddy and they come over and just do your makeup for you. Then what would the fun of these videos be? Let me go back in there and try to fix it. Let's see what I can do. And also, as far as eyebrows go, I do have pencils, but because I'm trying to use up my eyeshadow so that they don't go to waste, I just can't maneuver this over my left eye. I don't know what my problem is. Anyway, Some eyeshadow in my eyebrow area because I'm trying to use up my stuff. But I've got this open. This is a good little brown one. I got brown hair. Let's see how that goes. And I've never been for that, let me just call it the eyebrow look, where it's like I draw it in and like, I'm all for filling in your eyebrows and framing your face and everything, but sometimes some of these trends are just getting like silly. like what was it? I think we're over it now, thank God. But it was the wavy eyebrow thing. Please tell me we're over that, please. Please. I can't. I won't. All I'm doing is just kind of putting, and then you can see I'm just like literally taking my finger and blending it in. That's my level of interest today. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to fix some of I don't know why. You know how I am. Every time I sit here in front of the camera, I don't have this kind of problem when I'm just in my big mirror and I can just do whatever, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's like pressure. I didn't get to watching me. Anyway, let me do my eyeliner. I'll throw on some mascara and I'll come on back to you in just a minute. For real, I forgot to turn off my phone. Here we go. If you think I had issues trying to do the right eye with eyeliner and then do the left, same problems. I am going to be lopsided. This is why you just laugh things off in life and move on. I do want to come back on here really quickly and just mention this Voluminous Lash Paradise. Okay, I know people were going crazy about this on the internet. And here's the thing. When I first got it, I didn't think it was that big a deal. I put it on. Was it good? Yeah. Was it worth what everybody was freaking out over? No, it's just mascara. Calm down. But I think it's because, if you haven't seen it yet, the brush sort of looks like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara wand, if I remember correctly. I have one over there, but a sample. But as I started to use it, I'm like, okay, no, this is good. I do like this. This has only been open for a few months. Like I want to say I opened this in June. And I wasn't even using it every day because I was using up a Tarte mascara. So I've only used this a handful of times. It's already dry. And I don't do the, pumping air into it. I know what I'm doing on that end. And it's dry and it's sticky and it's clumping. I don't know. And the other problem I have, it's a day of complaining. Do you see how it's all kind of like clumped up right at the lip of the container? I mean, it's enough that I noticed it the other day and I'm like, this is annoying. So a lot of the product ends up caking up around and drying up. And then when you pull the brush out, it gets on the brush. And then, of course, if you don't clean it off, it's going to get on your lashes. I just wanted to mention that, if it means anything to you. Okay, so let's go back in. My eyeliner is completely kind of like messed up. But you know what? My whole thing is like when I'm filming, I'm usually back a little bit, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But, and out in life, I don't know. If people are up on my face that close and they got a problem with it, there are other issues going on. So, for me, I personally, there are more important things in life. This right eye, I don't know how it looks on camera, but I did good. Okay? Left eye, not so much. But what you gonna do? Yeah. It is what it is. Ooh, and I should probably blend out my blush a little bit better. I'll work on it. There was this, I don't know what the heck he was. A crow, a raven, a big old black bird, hanging off the awning, right outside my window. And he was, doing that screeching, nevermore kind of crap right outside my window. I should have hit record because it was kind of funny. It flipped me out. I mean, he was, and Halloween's approaching. You know what I decided? While this is drying down, this is not the regular procedure I guess you would take, but we're just, the whole idea of makeup is to feel inspired, to feel pretty, to have fun, and if you're really putting pressure on yourself to do it correctly or do it in the way, okay, listen, hey, I'll pick up a good tip here and there, I'm not saying I'm going to be closed-minded about that, but, you know, as long as you're having fun, that's it. That's all you need to do. So anyway, I decided I want to put a little something under my eye. I'm going to go in for this raspberry cocoa to start, because mostly I just want to try it and see how it goes on. So I already put on my mascara. Like I said, some tips you probably should follow, like do the under eye eyeshadow before you put on your mascara. God, I can't even imagine what's going to be like to go back and edit this video, because these are the ones that I'm the most casual. This is what it would be like if you and I were hanging out, you know, like just chilling. Actually, I'm wearing PJ bottoms right now because I had to dry my pants, dry clean them kind of thing. So they're in the dryer. This is pretty subtle. I'm really excited to use, like when I got this, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is another eye palette. I mean, I've got like 6 of them open right now. That's a lot of eyeshadow to have open. What do I want to do next? Do this taupe berry. And I'm using the same brush that was used in the raspberry cocoa just to layer up. But yeah, I could see me getting a lot of you. This is my kind of palette. Like a little pop of color, but it's not crazy. Not that, you know, more intense colors can't be fun. Those are great too. But, you know, like I said, just grabbing it every day. Very versatile. That's what I want to say about this. And oh God, see, this is how I'm not very good at this either. I forgot how much this was because it was so long ago that I bought the dang thing. How much are they? Were they 40? No, 42? I don't remember. If I remember to look it up, I'll leave it down in the description box. But Too Faced is usually pretty good with having like 20% off. And then if you sign up for Ebates, I'll blend out the sparklies. If you sign up for Ebates, you can actually end up getting these palettes for a very reasonable amount. So I think this is pretty. I really do. And let me, again, real casual here. Let me just lean in. I don't know if you can see. So I highly recommend. This is beautiful and really nice to work with, and there's an aesthetic that goes with these, you know, visually. There's always a scent, and I wouldn't say like it's like overly scented. Like I'm not sitting here with it open and like, oh my God, all I smell is like fake candy, you know. It's nothing of the sort. Like you saw how close I had to get to smell it. I have to get in there and I really have to take a deep inhalation. So it's not, I don't find it overwhelming. But, and I'm just looking too to see how much fallout there is. It's a normal amount of fallout. Yeah, because yeah, you don't want things too dry and then it's all chalky and everything. So nice formula, nice colors, easy to use, a pleasure to use. So again, Kandee Johnson, not that she's ever going to see this video, but honey, you knocked it out of the park. This is amazing. I wish I would have bought all the other products too. By the time I got to it, a lot of stuff was already getting sold out and, you know, so on and so forth. So I think we'll just leave it there. I know this is such a discombobulated video, as they always are. Can I make a profession out of discombobulated videos, or being, you know, like losing my train of thought and getting distracted? I would be a gazillionaire if you could make a career out of that. So anyway, we'll leave it there. I've got some other videos to record. I love you and take care. Bye-bye.